All right. So Daily Optician is now back in the Galleria at Vision Expo East, and we're with Frost Eyewear. We're very happy to be here, and could you please introduce yourself and maybe tell us a little bit about your story?
Okay. Hello, it's Marian. I'm Marian Frost. I'm the designer of the Frost line, and I come from Germany, from deep of the Black Forest. I'm a really nature girl, and I bring my ideas and my lovely and the stories with a frame to the rest of the world. It's my happy to bring it to you. And I started, I love the frame, and I love the around what you can do with the frame and changing with the frame, and I do it with my husband, and we are a really love story together.
And how did you and your husband meet?
How do you do?
How did you two meet? How did you two get to know each other?
Because it's an old love story. We are since in the school we are together. So we are now, can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
35 years together. I hope now you tell, oh Marian, you look so young.
You look
now it's really
beautiful.
Thank you. But it's really, we like to work together, sometimes more, sometimes less. So, but in fact, for the product and all the people we met around the world in the business of eyeglasses, we are every time happy and bring happiness.
And Marian, I'm going to grab the logo real quick. Could you tell us a little bit about the frame you're wearing today?
Today I wear Atelier. Atelier give you a room to create new things. And this is why you have the wave. The wave is the energy. You see, they have a lot energy and they bring it out to the world. This is Atelier. So Atelier makes you easier to work about new things.
And it looks like we have a question. What is your inspiration for such fabulous designs?
Okay, I give you a secret. Don't give to other people. When you see something, a plant, a fruit, or a stool, in this moment, some ideas come in my mind. And then, so every day, ideas come in my mind and cross, and then it comes the time I need a new idea. Some idea cross, I take it and bring it to the paper. And sometimes I make my husband very unhappy, because every time I talk about the new store designs and say, I like to create a frame with 2 lenses in one frame. And then I talk, and my husband Perry sometimes say, Marian, you make me crazy. Please show me the frame, what you're thinking. And then 1 minute, Paris, can you give me a Kleeblatt? And then I create a frame. You can put rectangular lenses or square lenses or different, and you can do 2 long and 2 small in one frame, or you can mix it. And this is, sometimes I make my husband a little bit crazy, but in the end it's working, and he's happy and I'm happy.
And looks like there's another question. Could you please tell us about your team?
Okay, a team is very important in the life and in the working life, because when you have a good team around you, you will become also the power and the energy from them, and they're helping a lot to bring the idea to the other people. So this is a team worker, or team together makes you more powerful instead you are alone.
Looks like we have another question.
Yeah.
How exclusive is your frame collection? How many opticals carry your frame in the US?
Oh, this is a question. Normally I give up to Paris because I, the production manager, and I'm the designer for the numbers is Paris shop. You see my face? Sometimes I do this. Wie viel Optiker haben das in Deutschland, in US?
In the US? That's great.
Nee, generell wie viele Dealer?
With a dealer, we have about 60 accounts.
60 accounts, okay. And look, one of the questions was how exclusive is your frame collection?
I don't want to say it's exclusive. I want to more name it selective. That means we want to work with the right partners together to merchandise the product in the right environment so that it's approached in the way that we expecting to have it.
And how do you work together? What is a typical day like?
The typical day is a 24-hour day. It means we wake up together, we go to work together, we have different tasks in the office and the factory, of course. But we leave together, we walk out with the dogs together, and in the evening we sharing, let's say, sharing moments and go together to bed. That's a very simple day of our life.
But very special.
And it looks like another question: which country sells the most Frost?
This question Paris really like.
Yeah, you will see I'm a very analytic man, so I cannot give you a clear answer to this because I think it's really related to the population you're talking about. If I have 200 million in the States and I have, for example, 7 million in other country, how would you compare? I think it's not fair to say if you sell the same number in the States than in the 7 million country that you are more or less successful. It's depending what you can reach in the country and what is the response from the market for the product. So I can only give you the information that in fact we have a third in Europe, we have a third in let's say in North America, and we have a third in Asia. So it's a clear quotation I can give you.
Looks like another question. What trends should we expect for the coming Vision Expo West?
Okay. Trend. What is a trend? The trend is when a mass wear. Of course, in the future we have special material combination, and for the sizes I'm not really sure. I think it's a mix of big and the small one, but in the combination I think it's for the future more important than the last time. So I think you can really surprise what Marion bring out in the next Vision Expo.
Maybe we should talk about this Vision Expo. Do you want to talk about any of your frames or show our viewers any of the frames that you brought with to New York City?
Yeah, okay. I have...
And maybe a similar question that just came in. What's the funkiest frame that you sell?
Okay, you see it in my face, one of them. Then we have this. Und wo ist meine Sunglass? Von drüben bitte, gerade. Sie hat drüben die Sunglass. Warte. Der Vibration, Mask Vibration. And here. Here is the Mask Vibration. So I show you, I'm your model, and you put it on. With vibration, you become the right vibration to other people.
And how did you come up with this design?
The vibration?
The vibration.
You see, this is a really important, is the combination of the metal and the plastic. And you see, normally the plastic, it's more warm. Normally they have more this form. But you see, here's the plastic clear and totally different to the plastic. The metal has the soft form. So I bring hard, soft design and soft material with clear design together. And this is why vibration, it's a beautiful combination.
Awesome. And looks like another question.
Yep.
Did you design your ring?
Yeah, because I'm a jeweler and I have a lot of different jewelry design also with me. This is my married ring actually. You see this? They have also a story because a married ring has, it's the end of the day. A married ring has never a beginning and the end. But a wedding ring, sorry. Because then they say the marriage is starting and ending. But, so this is bad. But when you produce by yourself, it's also bad. So negative and negative is positive. This is why we have so long time luck. You see, you can ask me many questions. You can, when you have a problem, you can come to me. I give you a solution.
And for a lot of the opticians that are connected with the Daily Optician Network, what insights, what recommendations, what advice might you give to an optician that wants to better connect with their patients, their clientele, their customers? Do you have any words of wisdom that might help the opticians out?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will take a part of that. I think people like more and more authentic products, and to give them the real background information, it's very, very important that the people they sell the product, they have to be clear informed about not only the color, the sizes and all that stuff. They have to transport and transmit the philosophy, the background and the stories of the manufacturer, of the designer, of the whole product. Like you go and expect that if you go to a car dealer, for example, you also expect that he knows a lot about the engine and all that stuff. Not only it's a family car or it's a sports car or whatever. So I think it's very important in the future, if you want to have success with unique products, that you really specify the details of the collection, of the designer, the background, and you are able that the whole team can transmit immediately to the customer.
And also actually very important is to give the people the right frame, then they have easily contact to other people. In the time, all the people have the iPhone, the networking, you're sitting and clack, 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 clack. You have never to change to talk to other people, but give the person the right people, right frame. This is the first stepping for
Starting conversation.
Sorry, for starting conversation. And what is better in the live when you can talking to other people? They give an answer immediately, and maybe you become a different view to the things you're thinking in the moment. So this is very important for the future, to have the conversation, and with a special frame you become a personality and the chance to talk to other people.
And it looks like we have another question, and I know we're pressed for time, so maybe we can do a part 2 later on. How many frames would an account need to buy into to stock your frames?
Normally I don't hate this question because I don't like talk about numbers in the design. First of all, you must like the collection, you have to step into the collection, and then in the end you will see guys.
I think this is something, this is something which came not to the big point in general, because the most important thing for us is that you fell in love with the product, that you really identify what you have on the desk in front of you. Because if you're doing this, I have not a problem if you open an account with a smaller number, because if you sell through, if you have the success with the collection, you automatically will request bigger numbers of frames during the year. But what is of course need is a commitment. You have to understand the collection, and if you understand the collection and you want to have successful dealing with them, you have to make a good selection. That means not plenty of frames, but choose the right styles, to mix up the right colors, just to have a nice presentation so that the people they come to the shop understand what you're talking about. This is the only need to have a good account and a successful long-term relationship with us.
And I have to ask, where are you staying in New York when you visit Vision Expo East?
After Vision Expo
Or during, before, after? Do you have a favorite place that you stay?
I have to say, in the earlier days we mostly stay in the Upper West Side, but we become more and more comfortable if we come closer to the show. That means,
But we like really the Upper West Side, the neighborhoods and
It's a charm.
It's a little bit more slow motion than the Times Square. So you see, we are very active and running and doing. So maybe in the rest time we also like more a little bit slow motion, take the energy of New York City, and I think this I become more in the quieter places like Upper West Side, so this museum. We also very like to go to art, and this is the moment you become a little bit energy return.
And then you can develop more crosses for more ideas.
Yeah, that's true. This is the moment you see something.
The epiphany.
Idea jumps out. Yes.
Yeah.
And do you feel it's important for opticians who have never been to a Vision Expo East or West? Do you feel it's important as they're part of their professional development to attend the shows and meet the designers?
Yeah, of course, because you have the chance. You come more directly to the designer and to understand the idea, or you can talk, you can have question. I have a question. I sell this frame. Why you so? So you have the chance, and why you lost the chance, missing the chance. This is very important. So see.
No, I think it's very easy, before we're talking about authenticity, and it's a first-hand chance. If you come to the show, met us, It's not so many opticians from the States, for example, they have the chance to visit us in Germany at our plant. But if we come to New York or Vision West show, I think it's the opportunity for them to get first-hand information, to respond directly to us, which is very important for us. And I think also for their profession, it's very important that they have an overlook. What is the latest, let's say, trend? What is the movement in the market? What does the designer speak? When they read the magazines, when they have all the other information sources, it's second-hand information. Here you have the first-hand information. So This is, for me, the major point to come.
And it looks like we have a question from Aaron. Thank you for your question, Aaron. Do you visit, and it's SEGO? I'm wondering if it's Seiko. Do you go to, or is Sego? Is that a show?
Yeah, there's a show in Midwest or Southwest, something. Northwest. I don't know. It's the second show or third show in the States.
Okay.
But we never had joined that show because you have to understand. We have in springtime and in autumn. We have every 2 weeks. We have a show somewhere in the world. So for us, it's very important that we, let's say, concentrate to the spots. That means we are the most people going and joining. It's not that we don't think that the other ones are not important, but as we are a small family-run business, we have not every place in the world our own team to manage that. And also, if we were doing like that, there's also the chance lost that we have first-hand information that we can give to other people. Because if our team is only there, it's not the same then Marion and me can support and be at the same exhibition.
And we have a comment from Peggy. She says, "I love Frost."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We love
Peggy. Thank you.
Thank you.
And a question, are they fans of Thomas Mueller?
Thomas Müller.
Thomas Müller? I don't know.
What do you do, Thomas Müller?
We might need more information about
Yeah,
that
we
question.
need more information. In which kind?
We will research. This will get in my mind.
Well, thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add? If people want to connect with you, they want to learn, soccer, I guess.
Soccer.
Yes, of course.
No, got
Thomas
it.
Müller is from Stuttgart. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We know very well, and we like very much.
Yeah. In the weekend, we also look about the soccer, or we go to the stadium, or yeah.
We have the possibility to see it as well as firsthand. But I didn't expect to have a question about soccer.
And any other anything else you'd like to add? Oh, if people want to get a hold of you, if they're watching this interview, they want to learn more information about what you do. Do you have a website, an email, a phone number?
We are well connected to all the social media. That means we have a website, we are on Facebook, we have Instagram, and all that, let's say, stuff which makes the world closer. And of course, we have to thank you as the team who is coming here to our booth and give us the stage to communicate to your community, because I think that makes also it possible for the people there have not the chance to come to be a part of what is going on Vision East.
Great. Thank you so much.
I say bye, and never forget, smile in the morning. Then it's a good day.
All right, thank you so much, and I'll close out on your